Daniel, and we're in the Dark Descent. This is the Amnesia collection.
And also, we're Daniel, and we're trying to remember, but we're also trying to forget.
Yeah, a bit confusing so far. But I'm delightfully uneasy. It's managed to put me off guard, but that wouldn't be very difficult. So let's see what's happening now.
Okay, so
I would like that
And one part.
maybe like the.
there. Well, I mean, it's not made much of a
okay,
difference, and now we're back in a light room. So
Okay, so that was like maybe a memory or something.
oh, we're not in a light room.
Don't waste the lantern, because you're in the light under that. Is there something on that table in there? Stop spinning! There's something there.
Right, you can read this one because I completely destroyed the last layer.
Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh, so there is wine cellar. So it's not Ribena. It's wine.
That might be a better solution than...
Well, that's why I was saying you should have done on that other table, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to light them all.
The floor isn't roaring at me anymore, so...
That's good.
I don't think this book's interactable.
No. I think the interactable objects have got a slight blue outline. Oh, what's inside that? A tinderbox! Don't forget the go down button. Oh, some weird stuff happening. See, when the screen does that weird kind of...
I think it's basically thinking we're in a dark place because we're in this kind of room.
Fair. So, like, check and see, what does it actually say about your brain right now? Your sanity? Can you check that? That's the wrong button.
That is the wrong button.
What does it say?
It seems slightly green.
So your health is good, but you've got a slight headache sanity-wise? Okay. A pot to contain mixtures of all sorts, so presumably you're going to make something. Oh, there's a mixer. Can you interact with those? Like the wheels?
Yes.
4 different chemicals are needed to continue, so you need to find the chemicals first. He said they were in the wine cellar? Are you not? Oh, there's a thing on that. Right there.
We're in the laboratory right now.
Oh,
so
yeah, so we need to go find the wine cellar then. There's another tinderbox.
Man, these are everywhere.
Yeah. I think you are in the darkness there, because the screen's starting to go on.
If I remember correctly, from what I've heard about this game, the monsters only appear when you get to a certain sanity level.
Ah.
Which is why, like, the world's going shaky randomly. And
Yeah. So the monsters maybe don't exist, they're part of the nightmare. And so it's all in your head when you start to...
It would make sense, like you're fighting with your own sanity kind of thing, but
Yeah.
As I say, this is my first experience with the game. I've only heard bits and bobs of what people have been saying.
Yeah.
It's been highly recommended in regards to like horror games, like just in general. It's widely regarded as one of the better ones on console.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, like I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror games. I don't personally see the appeal. I get why people like it because you know you get this rush of.
Oh look, wine cellar.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
But you need a key.
Alas.
Well, so you get this rush of like, but being scared like can make you feel good, right? Because you get
it's adrenaline
from it. But the actual like being scared part doesn't really appeal to me. I don't.
Well, I mean, it's in these kind of games though. Like what it does is it scares you. And then once you get into a place where you feel safe again, you feel better about the fact that you were scared because of the adrenaline.
Yeah.
But when you're scared, that's when you don't feel right. Like, it's... Right, we've already been down there, we can't get down there, so we'll go over here.
So this game is quite interesting because so far it's kind of a bit of a thriller. It's kind of building this tense atmosphere where you're not really sure what's going to happen. Really creepy things are happening and the screen's kind of making you feel weird. Whereas, like, scary games and scary movies in general tend to go for the old cliche like jump scares, and I just they're so boring because they get you every time, but like there's no thought involved in it. All you need to do is like have a scary face or tense music that gets louder at some point.
16th of May,
1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition,
God damn it, son.
making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right.
Daniel's diary,
but I
so he's
can't
been
help
writing this
feeling
stuff down.
There's more.
Yeah, there's 3
Later
pages
that
to it.
evening,
Oh.
we
Or 3
uncovered a
parts.
passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting.
the
to
British
take back to London
Museum.
and the British
Spooky.
Museum.
So you've got 2 other parts of that to find, I guess.
Okay.
But
so
you like scary games, right?
I do like scary games. I have to say I do have to force myself to play them, but I enjoy playing them.
Why? What is it about them that you enjoy? Is it the whole rush of?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I enjoy scary games because they're scary games. You usually find with scary games they have a rewarding storyline as well.
Is that push door?
No, I don't think it's openable at all.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
God damn it, door! God damn it! That's the second door that's defeated me. My sanity meter must be 0 by now.
Maybe it is the true bad guy in this
The
story.
doors.
The doors are the enemy.
The
You're
doors have
starting to
eyes.
go weird. You're starting to go weird.
Yeah, the doors have eyes. Oh, there's another page of Daniel's diary. Oh, it's
No,
not.
that's William's contract.
Right, on you
I
go.
hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg.
Brandenburg.
This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. Why did you have?
Brandenburg.
Why did you have to? Brennan? Damn it! Why did you have to say it again? Is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Okay. Did you follow that?
No, I do feel that I'm just going to light this because I don't want to
Use your
it now.
candle. Yeah.
I do feel that
Can you open
this game tries to catch you out by giving you unpronounceable words.
Yeah, it's like it's throwing a lot of like story stuff to kind of keep you off guard, so that if something scary happens, you're like too busy trying to think of what you're supposed to be doing. I like puzzle games, so the puzzle part of it I like. But
I mean, by all means, take over if you.
no, I'm okay. You're the master. I will bow to your superior abilities. So these rooms seem to have names. Did you see there's a name on the left hand side? And you can spin all the way around to the right. No, turn around. Okay, that one says study. What is the other one behind you say?
The
Catalogs. Or catalogi.
I don't know if this counts as being in a dark room. Like, it's hard to tell. Maybe the
Yeah.
gamma's not quite right.
That's what I was saying earlier on. Is like, does like natural light count?
Oh, that's so
Presumably it
much
does.
more useful. 2 shirts that I can't interact with.
That was another note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we
Wait, you make that
slowly
noise,
made
man.
our way underground.
Scary.
The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength.
Their
and
strange
yelled at
language.
them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great
Do we need this plot?
antechamber.
I think we do.
The walls were lined with statues
What
unlike
benefit
any
does it have?
I'd ever
Well, we
seen.
find out what Daniel was doing before he.
Despite their
how
unearthly
does that help us
quality,
in
I
this
felt
current
a
situation?
strange familiarity toward them.
At the end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and I pushed through the narrow space. The heavy stone suddenly dropped, nearly sealing me
I
inside.
gave the
I was trapped. There. Was that better?
Yeah, see, like, what did that
What did that add to the situation?
We don't need that to solve the puzzle.
I just thought he was a pretty good voice actor, so I just wanted to let him read his lines, you know.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Right.
We've got a show to do.
We do have a show to do, so let's open these drawers.
Yeah.
We don't really have
Time for his nonsense.
yeah, good drawers to open.
I mean, if it helps us get through puzzles, fine. But if it's just
Well, I mean, it could do. We won't know. Well, I mean, we could read through it quickly, like I just did there. And
yeah.
what's this?
It's a Fabergé egg. Oh, you broke it.
Apparently.
Oh, you
that's
let spirits out of that. You just let some dead person out of that urn. That was obviously
maybe it was a good dip. Oh.
no. When are spirits ever good, especially in this kind of game?
Always.
Evil spirits. Who left this book here?
I think
That's
I probably knocked off a
You
shelf
may have.
again.
Basically, what you're doing is just making a mess. Is that not a chest you can open?
Whereabouts? Under here?
No, you were just past it. Well, maybe that's a chest you can open as well.
This is not a chest I can open.
Behind you, next to the table. There. Right. Oh, there's a tinderbox inside that thing. Is that a chest you can open? Yes.
It is indeed.
Yes. I'm a treasure hunter at heart.
Where's the tinderbox?
In that
fireplace.
Yeah.
Go down button.
Go down button.
See this so far. I mean, this has been building quite a lot of suspense, but there's not been any kind of payoff.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably what it's trying to go for, isn't it? It's just making you unsettled. And as you say, if you're right about the fact that the monsters don't appear unless you're already in a state of insanity, then that kind of makes sense. It means that the game's got to scare you enough to get into that state where you're going to start seeing monsters.
So I think that was the corridor I was looking down earlier on.
Yes. Aye, so you've come round in a circle, so go the other way. There's another door at the end. I have a feeling something weird's going to happen in this room.
I got stuck on the floor.
There were things on the floor. Told you. There's somebody moaning.
Fleshy
Blood.
sacks of some sort.
Fleshy sacks.
See, I don't get this right. Like, this is supposed to be a bit with light coming in,
Yeah,
but when I take the torch away, there's just like
there's not very much light. Ancient parchment. You could burn that and use it as a torch, but it won't let you do that.
there's nothing to try it out on.
It's a
so-
level of interaction that they didn't think of. I would maybe light those candles there and save your lantern, because you've got quite a few tinderboxes now. Your lantern will be needed for corridors and things like that where you don't have a choice. Yeah, I'm feeling fairly settled now, so it's getting to the point where
There's going
there's
to be
going to
something.
be something scary happening.
I don't think it will happen in this room. But
Oh, you didn't think it was going to happen in this room?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us.
So this is plot we can't
especially downstairs.
No.
Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
now, will you let me open the chest?
Yeah. So that was our memory that you couldn't do anything. It just forces you to
To relive it.
think about it. That's quite a lot of oil now.
Yeah, I think 'cause we've been exploring quite substantially.
Ooh, tinderbox.
And I do like to explore as well, but I think it's always better to have a second set of eyes.
Yeah. Oh no, especially when I'm not playing the game, I can be pretty good at spotting things that you should. Oh, okay.
Ooh, Daniel's diary.
What's happening?
I don't know, apparently he doesn't want to read his diary. Apparently he wants to die instead.
Is he dying?
17th May.
No, he's reading his diary whilst dying.
39. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I
Unskippable.
was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying
Okay.
to focus. That's when I saw a faint
What's going on?
blue shimmer.
Is this what's happening
My
now?
weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself towards
Is
the
he having a flashback?
enchanting light.
Yeah, I think he's narrating
I'm controlling
what's
this.
happened. Yeah, you have to go towards the light. I think
But
he's
is that not
narrating.
what you're not supposed to do though?
What do you mean?
In situations where you're going to die, I don't think you're supposed to go.
Oh,
towards the
yeah.
light. And what if I go to the dark?
I think you'll die.
Probably.
I genuinely think you'll die in the darkness.
Okay, well,
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yeah, I would prefer Mystic Light over darkness. To be honest, it might help.
Mystic Light.
Why? You
I
jump?
reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible
Yeah, so like, is he
geometry.
recounting this
The
in some
next
way,
thing
or
I can remember
It's hard to tell
is the grating
because
sound
I mean it could be a memory he's playing back.
being lifted. The voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
so have you got the relic now, or
I've got some sort of relic. I don't know why. Nothing in these. Oh,
oh, tinderbox? You spoke too soon. Of course, there's a tinderbox. There's tinderboxes everywhere.
that's because I'm going to need them. Right. Well,
But what's down? You can see through that wall. What's through the wall?
that's the way I came.
Oh, you're blocked in. So that's actually what happened. Oh, that's just fragile but not breakable by hand. You need to find something to break that with. Can you lift it?
Let me interact with it for a second.
What's
but
happening?
all it's doing is
In the
making me.
darkness. Throw a book at it. Yeah, throw the book at him.
Nope.
Maybe find something more substantial. Or unless there's like a lever to pull, or well, no, because you wouldn't be able. There would be a lever to break a wall. Chair? Try a chair. Oh, there's a piano.
Well, let's play the piano. Nope.
You can't. The only thing you can't interact with in this game.
Have a chair.
Well, that was useless.
Might just be because I can't throw that. There
Oh,
we go.
that did work.
Oh,
Crouch.
look, it's telling me what to do after I've done it.
Go down button.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Like the.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
Behind you.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
You can never be too careful. So, Alexander. So he's remembering what Alexander taught him about whatever it is he's about to do.
Yeah.
And so you need to be quick once you've activated the first one.
It's locked. It won't open.
So you're going to be activating things here. Can you smash it?
Let's have a check to see if we can smash up this. Probably.
Ah!
Nope.
I don't think you can smash it with that. Try the. Oh! Well, there you go. I stand corrected.
Another region rich with lore is Alstad, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been many stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenburg. That was the end of the sentence. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Picturesque, haunted by the dark don't really go together, but ask any local, you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Okay.
There's a lot of folklore. Let's just skip this.
So that's that. That's the Gatherers. That's the Visit Undone, and that's the Immortal Baron.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, and Jill came tumbling after the end.
More or less.
Throw it with that one.
I don't even think there's.
Yeah. Why did you need that?
I didn't.
Okay.
But at least now we know. Oh.
Light some candles, so you don't need your lantern. You probably still need it. Oh, that looks like you can get behind it. A draft and a faint light are coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Well, move it. Can you move the bookshelf?
I have a feeling there's like books that you can.
Alexander mentioned something along the lines of once you've activated the first one, yeah. Push it up the way. Up the way. With R2. No? Pull it out the way.
Oh, that's activated.
Now you need to activate the second one. There it is.
No, this is literally the worst.
You're gonna get beaten by the. Oh, there's another one on your right. You just went past it. And then go back to the first one.
I didn't come out all the way out.
That is victory, to say the least.
There we go.
Ooh. Do you know what's funny? We were talking about Ether 1 because this game actually really reminds me of it.
Maybe it was. Maybe Ether 1 was inspired by it. That looks like the key that we were looking for
That does
earlier.
look like the key.
But how do we get back to that place?
The wine cellar key. What just happened? Why did the key scare you? Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. I was going to say handheld. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems.
I'm sure they would appreciate that as well. You're going to lock them in a cellar. They quite like some wine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Less likely to
There's something a bit sinister about the way he said maybe I should just feed them wine. It'll solve all my problems. Oh, excuse me.
Right, well, we need
Open
to...
that cupboard. There might be tinderboxes. That was a long way around.
I am notorious for taking a long way around. Right, okay, well, I mean...
There's a locked door on your...
Oh yeah, over
that
here.
side. Like, does the key fit that? I mean, it does... Oh,
It does
it's
seem
open now.
slightly opened, yeah.
It's open now. You're going to need some lantern. That was the door... Oh, that's a monster.
That is indeed some sort of monster type creature.
I'm not okay with this.
There's lots of noises now.
There are lots of noises. I'm not enjoying it. I have to say. Not enjoying it.
We have found our way back.
The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the cavern moved, the land appeared motionless, but in camp the hills moved. I'm not really getting the significance of these.
I think it probably all comes together like in some way or other.
Oh! Oh! Run!
Where are you running from?
I don't know. Whatever's chasing you, whatever just got you. Something just attacked you.
Right, what was the key for? The wine cellar?
Yeah.
That was
One of these. I think it was the left one. Use the key.
I pressed the wrong button.
Use the key!
That's a weird way to use a key.
Yep.
Isn't this where all the people were trapped though?
Well, maybe you'll find them. Maybe they'll help you.
Or maybe there won't be people anymore?
They'll probably be dead or monsters.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah, that guy kind of looked like he was a wandering, like, soldier that had been killed in some kind of war or something. Beware, when standing in darkness, you're saying, oh right, we know that already.
Yeah, I think it was just because we walked into a completely dark room.
Aye.
It's like, oh.
It's like, psst, don't die. Oh. Sanity check.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
So he actually locked them in that room and they were okay because they had all the wine.
That seems like a happy story.
Oh, but there's green stuff on the floor. Oh, is this one of the potions you were looking for? Yep. Oh, the door closed by itself.
Yes, it did.
Not enjoying the monsters. Could be doing without them.
Like, everything seems dark now.
Yeah, see, this is why I was saying ration your oils because. Oh, okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, game.
Let me in.
Seriously, the biggest challenge in this game is opening the doors.
This isn't even a push or pull door, it's just a doesn't open door.
Are you sure?
I did try and push.
If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern. But if you're going to go insane in the darkness, then how can you possibly?
This was a dead end.
This was a dead end, but that goes against the rest of the game. That means that you can't just light all the lights because then you'll have nowhere to hide. You have to hide in the darkness from the monsters, but if you hide in the darkness for too long, you'll go insane.
It's quite clever. In a sinister way. To remove this barrel from this door.
Is that why you can open that door? Ah, so that makes sense. Something lying on the floor over there. It's just a pot. There's probably some ancient evil spirits in that. Oh well.
I have released them.
Yeah. What are you looking for? Are you still looking for potions?
Just looking for anything, man. Like, anything that's going to help us through this.
Check the... There was something behind you. On the right. There, tinderbox.
And you're good at finding them.
Yeah. I think there's another thing on that. Yeah, there's another potion. So one more. That's good.
Where is it though?
There's obviously a door you haven't looked in yet. You've been in that one. So there's over that side, maybe?
Been in that one as well.
Yeah.
That's where I got the first potion, isn't it?
Yes. So I think that door there is the last one.
Oh yeah, that used to be a
there's
breathing
another.
wall, remember? Used to be a breathing wall.
No, that was a different room.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't like how it came up and said if there are enemies nearby. That suggests that there are enemies nearby.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe it was just really
Tinderbot.
bad
Advice.
advice. Badly timed advice because we'd already seen the monster.
More tinderbox.
What's that thing on the right? What's that thing? Refilled lantern with a few drops, but now it's empty. Is that a potion on the floor? On the left?
It
Yes.
certainly is.
Oh,
The end.
the end.
Also, DualShock battery low, that is pretty scary.
That is pretty scary. At some point we'll need to charge it. Or swap it. Ah, dear. Don't like this.
Where's my lantern?
I don't know. There it is.
Wait, where was that room with the potion?
You're now trapped. Oh. You're now trapped. I'm guessing you need to find an alternate route. Hold down R2 while moving with the left stick push. Press L1 for a strong push in your direction. Oh, can you lift that out of the way?
Nope.
Can you climb that? Can you walk up that? Look up. Alright, while interacting with an object, you can press L1 to give it an extra push so you can knock that out of the way.
This is the most awkward system for...
Controls?
Yeah.
Push it.
But I guess it adds to. Come on, come on.
Adds to the suspense of being able to lift. Yeah, because now you're running out of lantern juice as you're doing this. You don't have any choice. Oh, you can't lift them. Oh, he's pretty strong.
Yeah.
He's only doing that with one hand. What was that? This guy talking. I think you got your sanity back because you figured that out.
We're going up here.
I don't know. Did you? You haven't been in that room yet? Right? No. Turn right. Left. There.
Yeah, this room wasn't a thing before, I'm sure.
I'm not sure you want to go in there. Okay, you do. Yeah, it's full of dip. Body parts lying on the floor, blood everywhere, and now you're going to remember it.
Ooh, chest.
Oh, feels
It's going to burst apparently.
my chest is going to
Oh,
burst.
did Alexander put something in the wine?
I think he might have done.
God, Wilhelm, do something!
Come on, Wilhelm.
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
Except your chest bursting.
Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I'm guessing he didn't. Man, that bit of lung kind of looks like a boot. Did you just run out of juice?
I did run out of juice.
Oh, bad timing. Bad timing, like that candle. There's some oil. Oh no, it's another potion.
I guess it was 4.
There was. My name is Wilhelm.
There's several pages.
Okay. There we go.
That his name as well, him. Well,
My name is Wilhelm. The end. Good story, bro.
should probably be more cautious about opening these now.
Yeah, especially now that you don't have any lantern juice. Is there a tinderbox in that? Most of these have had tinderboxes in them since. No. Boo. What about under the table? There's something under the table? No, it's just purple Ribena.
Right, let's run.
Yep. You've got no choice. So are we going to go back to the laboratory now to mix those? Oh yeah, remember you needed 4 because it said you need 4.
So I've got 4 now, haven't I?
Yes. So you need to run straight across.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
What's that?
I should have gone into my inventory and used my oil potions that I've still got.
Oh yes, you should have done that. Well, that's okay. You got through that part without needing them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm probably slightly less sane for it, but I did get through it.
That's okay. Check your condition. Oh, you look green. Oh, but your yellow heart. Check your heart. That's a chemistry pot. That's what your heart. Do something. What are you doing? That's not the thing that I want you to do. Thank you. Okay, now there's blood everywhere. And we should. Oh!
Nice. Where's the lab? Was the lab in here?
Yeah. So you've been hit twice now?
Yeah, but I don't think that's much of an issue. Like, I don't.
I
seem
think that's
to
why
be-
your heart's yellow. Your heart's taking damage.
But how do you avoid getting hit when you've got your lantern out? It's not like there's any way to avoid getting hit by those weird fleshy pods.
I have no idea.
Just heard a door close.
Yes, I did as well.
Better not be the door I need to go into, or some monster's gonna get a slap in the face.
But you can't slap. There is no slap. Other side. So you need to mix the chemicals. Do we know which ones go where?
We do not. Let's just put them in.
Haphazardly guess. Alright, okay, it puts them in the right order for you.
Whoops.
What's happening? Need to turn on the burners first.
How did I do that? Use this thing?
Used to be the thing on the left. Yeah,
there we
that.
go.
Old R2. Oh, what is with this weird control thing? That is mental.
Nice, it's working.
So now,
They burn.
do you need to do the same thing with the... No, you need to do the same thing with the ones on the top. You need to open those valves. Because presumably what's going to happen is they're going to... Yeah.
It's kind of rushing me here.
Yeah, a wee bit. Everybody's rushing.
I need to put this pot.
Put that underneath the thing. Pot of acid. Now use that on the pipes, on the thing on the floor. And burn that open. Is that what you're meant to use it for?
Nope.
No. What were you meant to use the acid for?
I don't remember.
Can you check your inventory for your diary in the bottom right? Notes or chemical relocation? No. Early yeah. Oh, produce a more solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. Solutions high less acid and proves impractical to put any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently. Oh, so you have to put it on the. Remember the fleshy wall we couldn't get past before?
Yeah, that was in the main room, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right, okay. Let's go and have a wee check then.
You'll be able to burn through that wall. So all this was leading up to get. I forgot about that. That was so long ago.
Whispers.
We did a thing. Oh, the stairs are broken.
Wow.
How to get back up there now? Weep. I doubt you can do that. I'm guessing there's another puzzle to figure out.
It looks like there might be, man, if I'm being
Oh,
honest.
you can lift that. You can use objects to get to hard to reach places, so you need to make a plank.
Bridge.
Ah! That worked surprisingly well.
Science!
Science!
Let's go burn this fleshy wall then and see what's behind it.
Well, that's the thing, man. We're getting pretty close to the end of the episode.
Well, let's burn the fleshy wall, see what's behind it, and then end the episode.
Cool. Watch you don't die.
Man, this room really doesn't want me to burn any fleshy walls. Where
Yeah,
was
was
it?
it the right?
It's
No,
upstairs.
no, right. Is it through there now?
Yes.
No, it's not that one I was thinking of. Remember there was actually just a wall made of that stuff, but I can't remember where it was now. Oh no, it's down there. Remember down the stairs? No, straight. Where you were going? That way. Straight down the stairs, left.
Down here?
Yeah, remember
oh,
the
yeah,
place we went
because
to at the very start, and then it was like we couldn't go any further.
yeah, because it was like cutscene, go on
Yeah.
here, but not really.
So burn that.
Right, let's
Yes.
do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Aw. Yes, trophy achieved.
People
Cool.
are going to be thinking you were playing scary games. Right, we need to see what's in this room. Because
It's
this
the refinery,
is the payoff. We need to see what's in here.
but the payoff was the fact that we
Burned the wall?
successfully burned the wall.
No, we had to see what was behind it. Remember, that was the deal. And then we can end the episode.
Right. Okay.
You really don't want to see what's behind us, do you?
Well, it's not going to be that scary because
Is it not? No.
we solved the puzzle.
Monsters!
He's going to remember stuff now. What's that on the floor?
It sure is dark in here.
So,
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's
This
the
seems like
reason?
where it begins.
Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going
Pay attention,
straight
Daniel.
and make sure not to stray.
go straight and make sure not to stray. That's good advice. It's telling you. I wouldn't be straying.
Straying along, going left and right.
Stop straying.
Straying, seeing what's up here. Look,
Be
it's
careful
telling me about
when
the
enemies
enemies. Let's
are near.
run.
Dude, why?
What's this?
Monsters. There's a monster.
Right, let's go and see it.
No, what? Why?
What's up, dude?
No, it's gonna get you.
Oh, that's pretty
Look
nasty.
at it. It's weird looking. Why did you do that? Why?
I need to run and hide. I
I
mean,
don't
it's a
think you're
good way
getting away
to.
from it.
It's a good way to end the episode.
I don't think you're getting away from it. Ah, Jesus! Oh no,
Oh. Okay, well,
that was
I mean,
genuine fear. Oh no.
It's all good.
Ah, he's gonna
It's all
get you.
good. I mean, I can run faster than it, but just.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no,
okay.
you can't. Oh well.
I got dark
Oh,
descended.
think before running, you idiot. Oh. See that. That was
Words to live by.
That
Think
was-
before running.
okay. Great. Well, we found out what. No, why? Why are you gonna do it again? You're now in the darkness. Oh, it doesn't come back.
Oh, easy mode?
Easy mode. I think.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's just gonna do it again at another point.
Yeah, probably will. Right, okay, well, I mean,
That was our.
we seen a monster.
We did. We saw what it did.
Had a weird face.
It had a weird face, and we obviously found out why you don't want to mess with it because it will get you.
It
So
has
yeah,
some interesting terry flaps on its face.
terry flaps. What's a terry flap?
It's a terry flap, man.
What's that? Is this some kind of
You never-
terminology I don't know?
You never watched Rick and Morty?
Oh, those guys! Yeah, I'm not good with names. You're right. That looks remarkably like them. Anyway, so are we gonna finish now?
Yeah, let's finish now because it's getting dark and
And you're gonna die in the insanity. Oh, maybe we should see what happens if you're. Well, you've ruined it now.
I mean I can just stand here. It's like 2 feet
Yeah,
away.
we should see what happens if you stand in the darkness for too long.
Should I read this letter?
No.
Okay. My heart's beating.
So are all these things that are like the fleshy things? Are they happening on the walls because you're going insane? Did you open that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm guessing so because like I don't think
Is it getting worse or is it just?
it feels like it's getting worse. Normally when I look at walls in real life that they don't usually throb.
No, but that's just your insanity, right?
I'll close
This
this door,
might
maybe
this
there's
might not this might take too long. Oh. Oh, the door opened it by itself. No! Close the door. No scary heads. I want the door closed.
It's not insisting on it, like it's not opening it again.
It's not doing it, no.
It turns out being insane is not so bad.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you'd have to like keep going. Oh well, that was interesting. We'll maybe pick this up another time if people want it. But so that was our Halloween special. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next episode where we play something a little less terrifying.
Just a little.
Bye.
Bye.